Hello, my name is Susan, and I am an Academic Skills Instructor at Trent University. This short presentation addresses 5 important elements of creating an effective online learning environment. These 5 elements include 1. Creating a space in which to learn. 2. Understanding what helps you learn. 3. Approaching your work with positivity and purpose. 4. Managing distractions. And 5. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance. While we often think of the act of learning as solely an intellectual pursuit, where success depends on how intelligent we are, this may not be true. Of course, there will always be those rare individuals who can learn anywhere, under any condition. But for the majority of people, the quality of the physical environment in which they learn is also important. This is why institutions of learning are designed to include places such as classrooms, lecture halls, and study spaces. When you sign up for an online course, it's important to think about how to create a space for learning that imitates the learning environment of a school. Of course, very few of us have the resources to build ourselves a classroom in our home, and many of us share our homes with others. So the most important thing is to create a space, no matter how small it may be, that feels like the place you go to work. You may want to consider these things about the location you choose. Is this a quiet space? Is the space well organized and aesthetically pleasing? Do you have the tools you need around you? Textbooks, files, pens, paper, etc. And have you chosen a space that's not associated with other activities? For example, the dining room table where you eat, the sofa where you watch movies, or the bed where you sleep. The second tip, understanding what helps you learn. The process of learning is different for everyone. Some people need peace and quiet. Others need to have background music playing. Some people have more energy and are able to focus in the evening, and others are early birds. While many people are able to work on a task for longer stretches of time, others need to take frequent breaks. The key to your success comes in understanding what elements of the learning process matter to you. Course materials, such as the syllabus and assignment instructions, are usually presented in a visual format in an online course, and many people struggle to find important information when scrolling through the document online. Reading from a computer screen can be challenging, so you may want to print things out if that works better for you. Our third tip, approaching your work with positivity and purpose. So, you've created your space and you're sitting down at a time of day that works well for you. You have your background music playing, or not. What else can you do to make your learning experience successful? Regardless of where and what you are learning, a positive and a purposeful attitude goes a long way in helping the process. And here are some things to think about when you sit down to work. Before you even begin to work on a course component, familiarize yourself with the platform you're using, whether it's Zoom, Blackboard, or another learning platform. Take the time to figure out how it works and is organized. The less time you spend searching for information, the better. Another idea is to sit down with a purpose. If you've blocked off 2 hours one morning for schoolwork, make sure you have a solid plan for those 2 hours. Set a larger goal along with several smaller goals for the time you have set aside for learning. So an example of a larger goal might be to gather 3 academic sources for a research paper. But you can break this activity into several smaller goals, such as narrowing down your topic, identifying keywords, and conducting a preliminary Google search to learn a little more about the general topic. Our fourth tip, managing distractions. No matter how hard we try to create the conditions conducive to learning, the online environment comes with its own set of particular challenges, the distractions. To use your learning time wisely, you need to find ways to minimize these distractions. Here are some tips. Check your computer's settings for ways to help you focus. Can you turn off notifications from the various applications that might be running in the background? Many apps to help you focus can either block or limit access to certain distracting websites, or even limit the number of windows you can have open at one time. So consider installing one of these on your computer. Turn off or put away your phone. If you need to check it, do that as infrequently as possible. And browse purposefully. If you have to search the net for school-related information, resist the temptation to follow those pop-ups and links that appear to lead you away from your goals. And our last tip is maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is particularly important when you're taking online courses, as it can be challenging to separate work and home life. You will have made a good start by creating your space associated only with schoolwork. But even so, it's important to recognize that online learning can be physically and mentally exhausting. Be sure to schedule in breaks, for example. Once you've achieved the goal you've set for your learning session, take a break and go for a short walk or eat a healthy snack. Sitting at a computer for long periods of time can take a toll on your body, so take stretch breaks, perhaps even do some desk yoga. And finally, take care of your general health by making sure you eat well and get the sleep that you need to function. Academic skills instructors are here to support you while you're taking online courses. We can help with writing, citation, study skills, time management, and more. To book an appointment, visit www.trentu.ca/SEP or call any college office. 4 appointment types are available, including online with written feedback by email, phone, video by Zoom, or math appointments. We look forward to working with you. Please visit our website, trentu.ca/academic skills, to learn more about our resources, which include guides on reading critically and efficiently, managing your time, and approaching any assignment.